Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third the Live Place live stream. My name is Nick, and I'm part of the Live Place and Management's Live. So thank you to everyone who is coming out, spending their night with us. So not going to be on a crazy long time. We definitely love to chat with you guys, and we have our main topic for tonight is should you live stream? For those of you who are wondering if you should live stream or not. So definitely, if you're coming in, be sure to say hi. And also, we have Dean with Dreamers Empire here, and he is probably in a location you've probably never seen him on a live stream, and he will reveal where he is shortly. So definitely stick around, and he should be revealing where he is. But let's welcome who's in the chat with us. We have Michael Ball, welcome. Sherry from Awesome Sunsets Travel, welcome. And we have Mary Ellen Clark here, welcome. So thank you guys for joining. We're going to wait a few more minutes and just let some people come in. And so yeah, we'll just wait a few more minutes and let some people come in. And then definitely be sure to share out the stream so you can tell some people that we're here. The Kingdom Times, AJ, welcome. And you should definitely check out his channel. He's, I think, just starting a new channel. Just a few weeks ago. Arjons, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we're gonna wait a few more minutes and get just let a few more people come in. Alright. Gallantly Streaming says, hey there, hi there, howdy everyone. Welcome, Gallantly Streaming. So yeah, we'll just wait a few more minutes and then we will get started. So we won't be on here again, for those of you just joined, we won't be on here for a crazy long time. About a half an hour-ish, so, not that long, so definitely be sure to stick around, and, you will get this show on the road. Why can't we see you? Oh, you can't see me. Oh, hold on. Let's try that. Oh, I didn't know you cannot see me. Can you see me now? Ugh, I didn't know you can't. Yeah, it looks like you can only see Dean. Okay, hold on.
I didn't know that.
There you go. Okay. You can see me now. Sorry about that. Do not know how that happened.
Hello,
but
everybody.
let me know if you can see me now. Looks like on my end you can see me now. And yeah, lost Dean. Well, Dean's still here. He's just in the background. Dean's here. Don't worry about Dean. He's here. He'll be talking a little bit. So we'll be welcoming everyone as they come in, but first we're gonna just list off some of the channels that we have featured with the Live Place. They've been featured on our website at one point or another, and we have a total of 21 channels. I'm on the website right now looking. We have a total of 21 channels, so I'm gonna list them off. They're not in any particular order. It's literally just in the order I see them. So I'm just gonna list off the channel. Big shout outs to all these channels. Be sure to subscribe to them and all that good stuff. And for those of you in the chat saying you can't see Dean, Dean's here. It's just you can only see me because I'm talking. So when Dean talks, you'll be able to see him. So don't worry, Dean's here. We didn't lose him. So I'm just going to list off the channels, no particular order, and then we can get this show on the road. So we have Matterhorn Matt, All Central Florida, Corey Fiasco, Disney Dan, and of course the Live Place, which is Live Place, the actual channels featured on the website. So that's what I mean by that. We have a spokesman, A Bite of Tech, Michael K, Isaac Nail, Scott Scher, Steph Stay Off, Road Trip Dave, Disney Life for Me, Management's Live, Vibrary Project, Our Theme Life, Resort TV 1, and of course Dreamers Empire. So those are the channels that we have featured on the Live Place website. So they've been featured on our site at one point or another. So yeah, definitely be sure to go check those out. And the link to my channel as well as Dean's is in the description down below. And also the link to the Live Place website. Epcot Bob, welcome. Stacy Rogers. And I don't know if we miss you, it's not on purpose at all, but Kingdom Times definitely joining the Live Place. Definitely, we would love to have you guys on. As long as you're a family-friendly live streamer, that's all we ask. If you're family-friendly content, and just reach out to Dean or I, and we'd love to talk with you. So we will probably begin to get started on the topic for tonight, which if you can see it in the title of the video, should you live stream? Now, this is a topic that even people have asked me, like, hey, Nick, should I live stream? Should I do this? Should I do that? And it varies from each person. Some people will go like, yes, I want to live stream right now, which you need to, and when you create a new channel, I remember there was the Live Place YouTube channel, this channel you're watching right now, you need to get 24 hours of approval. So when I was in the Live Place channel, the Creator Studio, I had to get 24 hours of approval to enable live streaming. So if I wanted to live stream that 24-hour period, sorry, I couldn't. So yeah, we will get started with our topic, and also Dean is here, and he'll jump in the topic also. And Disney for me, welcome. I'm not a live streamer. I hope I'm not intruding. Gallantly streamer, you can watch if you're not a live streamer. We have people in our community who are just supporters, not live streamers. That's okay. You're allowed to watch us. Maybe it'll want to make you live stream, but you can definitely watch us if you're not a live streamer. You don't have to be a live streamer to go to the Live Place website or even visit it. You don't have to be a live streamer to watch our channel. You can be a live streamer, but all right. So let me first jump in with what I think about if you should live stream, and I'm gonna talk about also my views on if you should live stream or not, and then we'll talk about Dean will probably jump in with his views on it. So and Road Trip Dave, welcome. I see you in here. So yeah, my main view on if you should live stream or not is, I would say if you're someone who loves public speaking, like you're able to just get in front of a crowd, go for it. It's something amazing. You meet a bunch of new people on it. I would absolutely go for it. I've seen people who I do not want to live stream, and they've told me that, and I'm never gonna force someone to live stream. I would encourage you to, but I would never force someone to live stream, and I'm sure Dean feels the same way, and everyone else in here feels the same way. So I would definitely encourage you to live stream if you want to. And a lot of people have asked me, people have reached out to me and said, well, Nick, I'm going to live stream today, but how do I do it? That's what they say to me. They say, how do you do it? I don't even know what to do. And I'm sure we'll go into this on another live stream. We'll maybe even have a live stream with a topic about this. But Google Hangouts is what I highly recommend. And I'm sure we may have another stream just about using Google Hangouts on a live stream. It's very helpful. We're actually using Google Hangouts right now. So you'll see we're switching between Dean and myself, which Dean is here. It's not just me tonight. So Dean is here, and he'll be talking in a minute. But so yeah, I would definitely encourage you to live stream. And I've seen all sorts of people. I'm in a school. I've seen people who are, because I have had to give speeches in front of people. I gave a speech back in April in front of our Board of Education, in front of our principals, our superintendents. I had to give a speech to them. I didn't have to, but I did. It was about technology, of course, knowing me. So I've seen people who are terrified to speak. If you're terrified and you're gonna like absolutely freak out in a live stream, don't do it then. But I would definitely encourage you to live stream if you want to. Cargo619, welcome, Cargo. Hope you're doing well. So that's the beginnings, and I'm sure it's like many other topics. I can go on and on and on and on talking about it, but that's, to be honest, it with what I think about the live stream. So I'll turn it over to Dean if he's ready for me. Dean, can you give me a thumbs up if you're ready? Okay, so Dean is ready. Let me turn it off of me, and then we will bring it over to Dean.
Am I coming through?
You're unmuted now.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Jumbo, I wish that I'm out and about, so I can't see your comments, and I only briefly caught who was on through Nick, so thank you for joining us. So earlier, I went live from sort of a mysterious location because a few of you suggested that maybe rather than live streaming from my home with Nick, try going out and about. I'm a little more comfortable when I'm out and about. So I am actually at Bob. If you're on, you might have a guess. Can you see behind me? Can you see where I'm at? Does it come through? I am at the Coon Rapids Dam. It's the Mississippi River here in Minnesota, and and so that's where I am. And I wanted to first say thank you to Nick. Nick has been amazing. He keeps putting all the work into this site. He makes sure that all of our live streamers are getting their shows put on the website. He's just been fantastic. And if you haven't heard, just recently put out a podcast called This Happy Place, and Nick was my first interview, and he did an awesome job. So thank you, Nick. You did an awesome job, and listen to that podcast. Nick is a young entrepreneur, and it's been really fun to work with him. How is my volume coming through, Nick? Is it pretty good? All right, good. All right, guys, so we're talking about should I live stream? And I think you probably from Nick, it was very clear. The answer is I'm having some battery troubles. I apologize. I am on low power mode. So I may go out here, Nick. So I'm just going to say really quickly, before I run out of power, if you are thinking about live streaming, I would highly encourage it, because just this last week I tuned in and I saw that AJ from the Kingdom Times went live. AJ did a great job, because what it's all about is just basically talking with your friends. We've made friends in this community. We really like each other. And so I just highly encourage you, give it a try. It doesn't take much. If you got a smartphone, you got the YouTube app, go ahead and go live. And then if you're going to go live, you might want to invite a few friends, or let Nick or I know, and we'll put you on the live place. So I'm really rushing because my battery truly is out of power. I've got it hooked up to my gimbal, but for some reason it's not getting the charge from it. I don't know why. So that said, we'll do some follow-ups on this. This isn't the only time we'll talk about going live. I highly recommend it. Nick, I'm actually going to turn it back over to you before I lose power here. Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me now. If not, okay, there we go. So it's on me now. So if Dean crashes out or if he dies, he might come in the chat when he gets charged up. But so thank you to Dean again for the nice words. And again, just to tell everyone, Dean cannot see your comments in the live chat. I forgot to mention that earlier, because he's on the Google Hangout app, and so he can't see your comments in the chat. So if you need him, just write at the live place of light my chat up in orange or red or whatever color it is, and then I can just shoot it over to Dean. But so yeah, Steph, stay off. Welcome, and I'm gonna just welcome again a few more people who came in, because I do want to acknowledge everyone. So Steph, Disney Freak, welcome. I think I said hi to Gallantly Streaming. And said hi to Cargo Road Trip Dave. I think I said hi to. If not, welcome. I think I said hi to everyone then. So yeah, following up what Dean said, it's very fun live streaming. You get to interact with the chat. And this was Dean and I were talking. I think it was last week. We were talking, and one of the things I said, because we were talking. And Dean and I talk all the time off camera. We do about the live place, non-live place stuff, everything. And one of the things that we were saying was that I brought up was because when we talk, I have a piece of paper with what I'm saying on it. And when Dean talked about, well, we should have our topic being, should you live stream? I thought, and this is something that I'll give you an example of, and I'm sure they don't mind me saying this, of someone who does do what I don't do. It's not, I'll say this about what I'm saying. So I don't rewatch my live streams. I do not, and I was talking to Ed from Viper Project. He said he rewatches his live streams after he like talks. And my view on rewatching your live streams is, well, it already happened. It's not like you can go back and delete what you like a little segment of what you said. I'm sure there's some way, but you can't do that. But so I don't go back and rewatch my live streams. It's fine, because I already said this. So what I do, and sometimes I do need to go back and watch my live streams because if something happened, like I need to go back and see or something like that. But I don't rewatch my live stream because it happened. It happened like let's pretend it's now 17 Eastern time, and I did a live stream at 6:30 today. I'm not going back to watch that 6:30 live stream because it's like it's done. It happened. So I'm not going back to rewatch the live stream. That's what I do. Now there are people who go, "Oh, I really need to rewatch this." And one of our streamers we feature on our site, Michael K, has said he watches the live streams and he learns stuff from rewatching his live streams. He said, "Oh, I talk too fast. I got to slow it down." From rewatching his live streams. So that's a pro to rewatching your live streams too. So should you rewatch your live streams? Should you not? It's completely up to you. I do not rewatch my live streams. I don't find a purpose to it, to be honest with me. But yeah, Disney reunion. Welcome, KJ. All right, let's check. So Dean is still here with us. Okay. All right. So yeah, everyone's saying hey to each other. And also, what I encourage you guys to do, while we're even talking, check out some of the other channels in here. Many of the channels in here, from what I've seen at least, I trust. It's not sub for sub in here. It never has been with the live place, and it certainly never will be. But check out some of the other channels. Even subscribe to them, guys, because it's like on your own terms. So check some of them out. Subscribe to some of the channels. It's not sub for sub, but never has been. That's what you guys who are regulars on my channel say that all the time. Never has been, never will be. That's all what I always say. And that's something with live streaming too. You can, so in your first live stream, you're in the neutral path. It's like kind of like a roller coaster where you have like the good path, the bad path, and the neutral path. When you live stream at first, you're kind of in the neutral path because you don't know where your live streams are going to go, down the bad path or the good path. Now, please, I hope they go down the good path. I would say my live streams are in that good path. There are people who promote sub for sub. They go, "Oh yeah, everyone sub for sub," and their chats are filled with sub you, sub back, sub you, sub back. And now they use bust, I bust you, and it's a joke. To be honest, it is a huge joke. The people who are doing sub for sub and they're like who are hosting those live streams are on that negative path. YouTube will put strikes on your streams. They will. I think you're actually violating community guidelines. I think I haven't read those community guidelines, but I think you're doing something with those community guidelines. So you just need to watch out for that. So if you're on the good path, like I know many of the live streamers in here are on the good paths, but just watch what you're doing. So I think Dean, are you still here? Okay, camera's off and he's muted. So I would assume he lost power. Okay. Well, while we wait for Dean to come back, I think, and he did lose power, so I'll host the live stream now. Check out Dean's channel, Dreamers Empire, my channel, Magic's Live, and the live place is obviously the channel you're watching. Gallonly Streaming says, "Do you mind if I describe my channel's about?" As long as it's as long as it's family friendly and like stream appropriate. If it's like someone bad, please do not do that on these live streams. But If it's stream appropriate, family friendly, all that good stuff, absolutely you can. And Dean lost power. Okay, so because he's out of live stream now. If you guys have any questions about live streaming, please tell me. I will have a technical discussion with Dean about charging his phone. Yeah, he's out of the stream. He's out of the Google Hangout, so he had to have lost power or he had to go. Keep getting error messages. Who keeps getting error messages? Ugh. If that's with this live stream, that's not good. What do you mean you keep getting error messages? Okay. And I don't just, for those of you who have never been to my own live streams, I don't just live stream from this channel. Oh, it's on your end, Steph? Oh, okay. There we go, Dean. Sorry, guys. Well, someone actually asked a question. Hold on. Let's see. Michael Ball, what motivates you to live stream? That's a very good question. So, what motivates me to live stream? I just find it, like, fun. You get to talk with the same people. You get to talk with new people. And I've had people, I will be honest, who I haven't seen on my streams in a while. There's just one channel, I'll mention his name, Cab7. He does these, like, positive, motivational live streams almost every day. I don't think they're every day. And he sees people. He's very happy. He's very friendly. You couldn't meet him a nicer guy. When he sees someone who he hasn't seen in a long time on his channel, he is so excited. It's like he just won the lottery. So I really encourage you to do a live stream. If you're someone who is like, oh my gosh, I'm terrified, I do not want to do this, I'm so scared in front of talking to people, help me, then you don't have to do it. But if you're someone who's like, oh, I love public speaking, I love talking to people, then I would go for it. Cargo says, Nick, how do I start this live streaming thing? I think you know, Cargo. If you're talking about Google Hangouts, then let me know. And we do have some live streamers in here. I know the Kingdom Times Dean said, Kingdom Times did a live stream. I guess I missed it. I thought I had the bell on. And Dean, I am sending your invite. Okay. We just gotta get Dean back in here. Alright, Dean, I sent it. Where was I? Richard Babe, Nick, I've done sub for sub, and it's definitely lame, not worth it. It's not worth it. Even if you host the sub for sub live stream, oh. Yeah, if you host the sub for sub live stream, I think Dean's back, so here's something.
Hello, Nick.
You're back.
I'm sorry.
All cool. Well, I was stalling, but I think, where did I leave off? I think I don't know where I left off. I think forgot where I left off before you left. But and someone was asking, I think Fargo asked me about Google Hangouts, and that's something with and Dean, I'm actually gonna mute you because I can hear something in the background while I'm talking, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So then that's something with a Bite of Tech. That's something I'm doing with a Bite of Tech, and people have been asking me, where is that thing you announced and you haven't done something with it? Dean and I are working on a website for Bite of Tech, and we're trying to make a process where I can actually learn WordPress, because we do the LivePlace website with WordPress. Just a fun fact. So I think it's stuck on Dean again. Yep, there we go. Sorry, it's stuck on Dean. Okay. I gotta watch that because I keep being on Dean instead of me. It'll come back to me, everyone. Don't worry. So people are saying they're getting errors this live stream. Why are you guys getting errors?
That's odd.
Tell me what the errors are. If you're getting errors, just try to refresh. I think because It keeps stopping me. Okay, well, try to refresh. That's weird. Okay, Epcot Bob, I'm kind of a fair weather live streamer. I usually live stream only when I'm in, my happy place, like Epcot or MK or other Disney park. Steps to off, it says, oops, can't send that. Like, we typed something and it says in here, on this live stream, I'm getting error, no sound. That's weird. No sound and error message. Try to here, let me type in here. I don't know why that is. I'm wondering, you know, let me ask you, Dean, do you think I should start another live stream? Everyone's saying people are saying they're getting error messages. Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Yeah. You can certainly try. Or, if people, let's see, we've been going for almost a half hour.
Yeah, at 9:28.
We could just kind of end it here if you wanted, unless people are still asking questions.
Refresh isn't changing anything. It works good over here. It's a YouTube glitch. Everything's fine on my end. I'm just hearing from Disney Cargo and staff that they're getting errors.
Okay.
Try a different device. We'll stay on for a few more minutes, but
yeah,
try a different device. Maybe that will help.
Yeah. Maybe, you want me to talk a little bit about, I kind of got rushed off of there.
Yeah, you're still, I can't talk. Your audio's still on.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. So basically, I had my phone hooked up to my gimbal, which was fully charged, but didn't know it wasn't getting any power from it. So maybe Bob is my technical guru. Well, Nick and Bob are. And so maybe he can show me why that didn't work. But anyway, so thanks for hanging in here, everybody. And I just wanted to say, a couple more things about live streaming. I'm sitting in my car where I've got power, so that's why I'm here. And it's a lot of fun, like Nick said. And what we're realizing is it's more about community than it is about being a great live streamer. You got these people who are just really good at live streaming, and they've got that kind of confidence. But you don't have to have that kind of talent. You just have to have some friends. So basically, we really enjoyed it. Your people are very forgiving. So if you want to try it, let Nick or I know, or just do it with some of your friends. You can do it. We recommend YouTube over Facebook. It's just a better live streaming app. So we definitely do that. But you can do it with Facebook. The advantage there, of course, is that you've already got friends there, and you can let them know you're going live at Facebook. It's just Facebook seems a little more laggy, and it also seems, and the comments are really delayed. So we prefer YouTube. So that I wanted to mention that, Nick. And then I also just wanted to mention that we're still planning this live crash. And for those of you who haven't heard, we're planning to drop in on somebody on a Wednesday night and drop in on their live stream. They typically get 10, 12 live streamers. We're hoping to get that anywhere up to nearly, it's funny, I just got notification that he went live now. So basically, we want to drop in on him, and he's a Disney guy, and we'll tell you who that is when we're ready to do it. I would say we're looking at July before we'll do that. So hopefully sometime in July we'll do a live crashing. We'll let you all know, and we hope that you can join us.
Yeah, definitely. So let me just, there were a few questions. So let me turn the screen back to me, and then I'll just mute Dean here really quick so we don't get any background noise. But and people are saying cellular data is working, so just try that. Apparently that's working for some reason. So try that maybe. I don't know. Hopefully this won't happen on the next live stream. It's looking okay on my end, so maybe it's, I don't know. I'm not the YouTube. I wish I was the YouTube wizard and I could fix everything. I did get a few questions from people, and I do have someone I want to mention, but I forgot it, so hopefully I'll remember in a minute. Oh, I just remembered. Okay. I'm going to write it down while I'm answering these questions. So, Cargo's back. Okay. Let me know how it is, Cargo. Let me know if that fixed it. Road Trip Day says, I have a question. Where do you guys see the future of live streaming overall? That's a very good question. That's something I wanted to also talk about, but I've just forgotten until now. So Spokesman, he is a Disney live streamer. He live streams almost every day. Sometimes every day, but mostly every day. Some days they skip in Walt Disney World or Universal. And he said, and Dean picked this up. I don't think I heard it. Dean picked this up and told me about it. He said live streaming is the future, I think, of the world, or live streaming is the future of something. And that was something that I thought, like, it's very true. Live streaming is the future, because the live streaming, it's live. It's happening right now. Like, technically you have a 10-second delay, but it's not like a video where I film it, I edit it, I publish it, I have to upload it, make a thumbnail. Like, it's live. Whatever I say is being published. But so I definitely see if you mean live streaming in general, which I think that's what you meant, Dave, I see it taking over the world eventually. Every YouTuber is gonna get to it. And I remember when you needed 100 subscribers to live stream. Now I think you need I don't think you need any subscribers to live stream. I think you just need to enable it. But I remember when you needed 100 viewers to live stream, or 25 or 50 or something like that. I had a limit, so that's all I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Mary Ellen Clark, do you have to have a lot of content to live stream? Won't people get bored? Now, that's a good question. Do you have to have a lot of content? Not necessarily. I see people who just live stream. That's all they do on their channel. I've seen that happen. And I think people can get bored. I'll believe me. I've been on live streams where I've left in the middle of it because either the person's really boring, or B, it's just like, come on. It's like you're talking about the same thing. So people do get bored in live streams. I've gotten bored in live streams. Most of the live streams. And what I'll do is even with the live plays, I've done this before, where I'll have some live stream playing on another tab in Google Chrome, and then I'll have another tab with the live place, and I'll be adding events or something like that. I've done that before. So, yeah, I think that was probably the rest of the questions. If you have any questions, let me know. But Disney Freak, is the Toy Story Land opening ceremony 8 or 9? I am not sure about that one. Not sure. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel. It said you have to be 100. You have to have 100 subscribers to live stream on your cell phone. Okay, so I think so now I think I'm understanding it. You need what do you need? X amount. You need 0 amount of subscribers to live stream on your computer or iPad or something like that. With your phone, you need 100. Or I think they changed it to 25 actually, something like that. You need some number. But so yeah. But if you keep growing your channel, you'll get to that number. I remember when I had 30 subscribers. I remember the exact number. I remember the exact place I was. I'm not going to share the place because that will give away my location. And I said, oh my gosh, I have 34 it was 34 subscribers, 36, something like that. And I thought I was famous. I thought I was like Logan Paul famous. Obviously, that wasn't true. But let's see. Mary Ellen Cargo said something. Apparently, people agree with it. So let's check it out. Cargo says, Mary Ellen Clark, I think if people can tell that you are passionate about something, they will stay even if it's not something they're interested in all the time. That's true. Very good point. I'm sure, because it's 9:36. We said we're going for half an hour. We'll get off here in just a few minutes, but we might even have to make a part 2 of this. But if someone can tell you're passionate about it, they'll stay on, even if they don't like it. Okay, let's see. I think Josh and Jenna really blazed the trail as far as WWE live streaming. They're gold standard. Absolutely. Whenever the opening is, I'm live streaming. That's awesome. Okay, what are risks of live streaming at shows with copyright issues? That's a good question. I know you would have to ask Josh and Jenna. I don't know about that, but I know there are shows where you will get copyrighted. We can't control copyright. I hate it. It's a pain in the butt. I know, but you would have to ask Josh and Jenna about live streaming at shows because I've never done that yet. I mean, be troublemaker, Nick. I'm autistic. I just want to help support people, but I have a bad habit of sticking my foot in my mouth. You are all good, Gallon streaming. You weren't doing anything wrong as far as I know. You're all good. You're totally cool. Never put music in your live streams. I've gotten 2 copyright strikes. Now, if you use non-copyright music, you should be fine. I believe YouTube removed the 100 subscriber requirement. Now you need to wait 24 hours. That's the thing they did. Well, it's 9:40. We've been on here for like 40 minutes. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. I think I'm going to let Dean talk, see if he has any last-minute comments. I'll probably be looking at the chat and respond to your messages while he talks. And then we are probably good to go. So let me turn his audio up, and then we will wrap it up.
All right. Can you hear me?
All right, there you go.
All right. Thanks, Nick. So Nick really said everything well. I'll just say, I wanted to say one thing about live streaming. Yeah, Spokesman did say he thought it was sort of the future of media, and what I look at it as, you know, first you had TV and movies, and then we started to get into reality shows where people were watching people's real life, and that became a thing. And then we started getting into live streaming, but the live streamers were, you know, more popular people. At first, I think you had to have like thousands. I just remember just a few select people at Facebook were allowed to live stream. They were usually celebrities. I remember when Lou Mangello was given the right to live stream. And then now anybody can live stream. And so what we're finding is that I can go on with 10 people and be the hack that I am, but we have interaction. And so when AJ, and I don't know if you're still on, AJ, but when you went live the other day, you had a nice group of friends that were interacting. So that's the way I think it is the future of media, is that people are kind of sick of Hollywood. They're kind of sick of just absorbing what they give us, and they like to do something that's interactive and lively. So, yeah, I think somebody said something about being content-driven or subject-driven. If you have an area you're passionate about, like look at when Steph goes live and she's painting. That's an interest for people. And so I think we're going to see a lot more of that. And so, yeah, don't hesitate to try it out. And who cares? You know, obviously I make mistakes, you know, all the time, and I keep doing it. So have a lot of fun with it. So, Nick, I'm going to turn it back over to you, and thanks, everybody, for joining. I'm just sitting in my car here because I ran out of power on my phone.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing I forgot, this is the one thing I had to mention. I just wrote down really quick, and then we'll get off of here. As far as Facebook and YouTube live streaming goes, I've been on Facebook live streams, and it's just, I do not know, like, the comments are all weird. Like, I do not know how to Facebook live stream. The comments are all weird when you're, like, viewing the live stream. YouTube's a lot easier. So I would live stream on YouTube. It's a lot easier, but that's basically it. And the STS guys, welcome. Looks like it's kind of lagging, but the live stream just stopped. Ooh. Well, we'll probably get off of here then. Do not know why it stopped, or guess we're having some issues. Okay, well, I guess we'll get off of here. Do not know why it's stopping. That's really weird. But, oh, it's back. Okay. It's doing... Oh, it's back. Okay, that was weird. Oh, it's good. Okay. Do not know why it lagged, so... So yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. Please check out my channel, Magic News Live. I do Disney live streams, and it varies each week, either Thursday or Saturday or something like that. So you see posts from me on social media. Dean from Dreamers Empire, who you've seen him talking throughout the live stream, he does live streams every now and then on his channel, so be sure to go check that out. That's in the description down below, and the link to the liveplace.com. So be sure to definitely check that out. Huge shout out to our moderators in the live stream. They're helping us out, and they know what they're doing and all that good stuff. So thank you. So hope everyone has a great night and a great rest of their week, and we look forward to chatting soon. And I think we resort to be one featured on the live place, and they're live streaming at Magic Kingdom. I think Magic Kingdom. So thanks everyone for joining, and have a great rest of your night.